Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your boy CY from CY Nation, and I'm back at it with another video. Happy New Year, baby, 2022. And you know what that means. When you know, the reason I get happy about New Year's is because it's the NFL playoffs is about to start, man. January, football is finna get good. It's finna get great. It's finna be awesome. My Cowboys in the playoffs. Yes, sir, baby. But, man, that 2021 season was just amazing. And it's still not over yet. Man, so many surprises, so many ups and downs. Some teams let us down. Some teams rose to the occasion. And this playoffs is going to be great. And the way it looks like it, Cowboys have a chance. Cowboys have a great chance, baby. But, hey, let's get into this video. All right, so first we're going to talk about the division winners and the predictions I had. And I did really well with my prediction. And if you think I'm lying, you can check out one of my previous videos where I did my NFL predictions. I had the Bills winning their division. They won. Chiefs winning their division. Of course, they won. Titans won that division with ease. Bucks with ease. Packers with ease. My Cowboys with ease. And then the Rams won their division. And it was pretty tough between the Cardinals and the Rams. And Cardinals started to slip up. So the Rams took that to the advantage. And they won their division. But the only division I lost was the NFC North. I had the Browns winning. And I don't know why I chose Baker Mayfield. But I didn't know the Bengals were going to be that good. And the Bengals, man, they showed me something this year. They really did. And I'm not really a big Bengals fan or a Joe Burrow fan. But, hey, they did their thing, and I'm proud of them. But let's hop into some teams that didn't live up to their expectations that I thought. But, primarily because of injuries. Injuries can be a real buzzkill. And, yeah, they can really mess up your teams. So we're going to start with the Ravens, man. The Ravens did not make the playoffs. I'm not a really big Lamar Jackson fan, but I still can't believe they make the playoffs. I knew they were going to win the division, but I thought they were going to be a solid wild card team. But Lamar got hurt, and things just went upside down. And the Steelers took advantage of that, and they made the playoffs. Another team that was so close to making the playoffs was the Chargers. And I thought Chargers they were doing really good this season, and I thought they were going to make it to the playoffs, but they didn't. But instead, the Raiders made it through everything they've gone through. They made the playoffs. And poor Colts, man. Poor Colts. Jonathan Taylor had a hell of a season. Great season. But Carson Wentz, oh my gosh. Poor Colts. Really hope Jonathan Taylor finds a better QB. And I really wish the best for him. MVP, maybe? MVP? Nah, because he ain't make the playoffs, man. But yeah, now let's go to the NFC. And the biggest surprise in the NFC was probably have to be the Seahawks, man. And I knew the Seahawks weren't going to win their division. But I feel like, Russ is he's a different guy. So I thought he was going to, do his thing that he normally does, make it to the wild card, have struggle in the beginning of the season, but towards the end of the season, make it to the wild card, lose first round. But hey, I really thought Seahawks were going to make it to the playoffs this year. But instead, Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, 3 teams in their division made it to the playoffs. That is just ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And also the Saints didn't they were close. Jameis Winston got hurt. Ever since then, things weren't looking so good for the Saints. They really missed Drew Brees. But yeah, those were the teams that shocked me. But teams that surprised me were, again, the Bengals, man. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are different. Who else surprised me? Raiders, everything they've been through, they made the playoffs after John Gruden left and Henry Ruggs and all that stuff. They made it to the playoffs. And the NFC, really, nobody really surprised me in the NFC. 49ers, actually. I didn't think 49ers were going to be good because Jimmy G is not that guy. But, hey, they did their thing. They made it to the playoffs. But, yeah, speaking of playoffs, let's jump into the 2022 NFL playoffs. Let's get it. All right, so I'm using this app right here to make a bracket. And I just picked all the teams. And we're finna kick it off. So, you all know Packers got the bye. It's going to be the Rams versus the Cardinals, Bucks versus the Eagles, and, the Cowboys versus the 49ers. First, we're going to start with the Rams versus the Cardinals. And I picked the Rams to win the division. And the Rams have been pretty good, and their defense is really, really solid. And so I feel like they're gonna dominate again against the Cardinals. So we're gonna advance the Rams. Now for the Bucks versus the Eagles, I also picked the Bucks to win NFC South, and they did. And we're going against the Eagles' young QB Jalen Hurts versus against Tom Brady, 7-time Super Bowl champion. And I just don't see. I want the Eagles to win, but I just don't see them beating the Bucks. So the Bucks are going to advance. Like, my Dallas Cowboys versus the 49ers. Picked the Cowboys to win the NFC East. And I feel like 49ers, they do have a good offense. Deebo Samuel, great running back and receiver. George Kittle, great tight end. And their defense is pretty solid, led by Joey Bosa. But I just feel like Jimmy G is just not that guy, and the Cowboys, or his offense, is just going to be more explosive. And I feel like Parsons is going to get to Jimmy G too easily. And, of course, Diggs is going to pick off Jimmy G. So I got the Cowboys advancing. So now we have the division round. Packers versus Rams, Bucks versus Cowboys. We're going to start with the Packers versus the Rams. Even though the Rams have a great defense, I just feel like this Aaron Rodgers is just a bad man, like Stephen A. says. And Aaron Rodgers is going to do some great things this playoffs. So I feel like he's going to advance against the Rams. And Matthew Stafford is, again, not going to get over the hump. Sorry, bro. But I got my boy Rodgers. Now the Bucks versus the Cowboys. This is going to be a great game, honestly. And we met at the beginning of the season, week 1. And I said we were going to meet them again. And we are going to meet them again. And you know what I always say is that whenever a team plays the first time and they lose, they more than likely win the second time. Because the second time, they're just playing with more of a chip on their shoulder. Like, they don't want to make those same mistakes. And, like, they just have more anger built inside. Like, oh, yeah, we cannot lose to this team again type stuff. And I feel like this is the year the Cowboys get it done. And Tom Brady, like, Bucks have been surrounded with injuries and issues with Antonio Brown and all that. And I just feel like Cowboys are going to beat the Bucks this time around. So I got my Cowboys advancing. So now we have the NFC Championship, the Packers versus the Cowboys. And oh man, this is a great game. It's going to be in Lambeau Field, cold, it's Aaron Rodgers type weather. Dak Prescott probably going to be the biggest game of his career. We had played the Packers in was it division or was it a championship game back in like 2014 when Dez Bryant made that catch, but back then it wasn't a catch, but it was really a catch. So finally get that rematch. And I love my Cowboys. I really want them to go to Super Bowl, and I really feel like this is their year. At the same time, this is also Aaron Rodgers' year. Like, this is the year Aaron Rodgers, I feel like he gets over the hump. And I just feel like with him and Devontae Adams and his home stadium and that type of environment, Lambeau Field, Aaron Rodgers got that one. I'm sorry to say it. I really do hope Cowboys win. But, don't want to be biased here. I feel like the Packers are going to advance, bro. So, yeah, we got the Packers advancing to the Super Bowl. Yes, sir. All right, so here we got the AFC bracket right here. Got all my teams, and let's do it. So, as we all know, the Titans won the AFC. They have the number 1 seed, and I predict them to win the AFC South. And even though Derrick Henry was hurt, they still pulled through it. I'm really proud of the Titans. And so, as y'all know, the number 1 seed plays the lowest seed. And so, out of all these teams, I feel like the lowest seed is going to be the Bengals, which is where we're going to start. So, the Bengals versus the Raiders. Bengals have been amazing this season. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, dynamic duo, top 3 duo for sure. And I did not predict them to win the AFC North. I actually predicted the Browns, so I'm really proud of the Bengals for making it. And the Raiders, they have just been through so much, man, with the firing of their head coach, John Gruden, and Henry Ruggs being kicked off the team, and just so much going on in that organization. But I just feel like Derek Carr is not that guy, and the Bengals have the advantage of this game. So I got the Bengals winning, and they're going to be playing the Titans. So I'm going to advance them. Now the Chiefs versus the Steelers. Picked the Chiefs to win their division, of course, and I picked them to win the AFC. And I just feel like, even though it's Big Ben's last game, sorry, but it's going to be against the Chiefs. Chiefs have just been too dominant. They've been dominating the past couple of years, and when it comes time to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in the playoffs, it's hard to beat them. So I got the Chiefs moving on. Finally, we got the Bills versus the Pats, and they both had 2 great regular seasons. Picked the Bills to win this division. I knew it was going to be close, and it was close. The division games was 1-1, and I just feel like Mac Jones, he did great. would have been rookie of the year, but you know, Micah Parsons and Jamar Chase did have better seasons than him, but he still had a great season. And I just feel like Josh Allen, he's trying to get over this hump. He's trying to make it to the Super Bowl, and he has a great chance this year. So I feel like Pats aren't going to be able to stop him in his run game. So I got the Bills moving on. So in the division round, we got the Titans versus the Bengals and the Chiefs versus the Bills. So we're going to start the Titans versus the Bengals. This is going to be a great game, man. Ryan Tannehill versus Joe Burrow. And honestly, this is tough. I know Derrick Henry's going to be back, fresh legs. And him and Ryan Tannehill, that's going to be hard to stop. I also got Julio Jones. I know Julio Jones is hungry for a Super Bowl ring. And the Bengals, they're young, man. And the Titans do have the home advantage. So I feel like the Titans are going to pull this one off. Got the Titans pulling that one off. Chiefs versus Bills. Oh, man, this is a great game. A great game, man. And Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes, two great QBs, two great offenses. Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs, man. But, man, Chiefs have it. They both have great offenses. I feel like it's going to come down to the defense. Who can stop who more. And I feel like the Chiefs defense with Chris Jones and Tyrann Mathieu and Schwarzenegger, and he does get beat sometimes. But Schwarzenegger, he's pretty good. I'm not even going to lie. I feel like they're going to stop the Bills, and Chiefs, again, do have home advantage. I feel like home advantage plays like a big role in playoffs. So I feel like the Chiefs are going to get over, once again, do their thing, and make it to the AFC Championship. Now, Titans versus Chiefs, I feel like the Chiefs got this one all the way. It's gonna be a great game, though. It's going to be a great game, but I just don't know if the Titans are going to be able to slow down the Chiefs. And so I feel like the Chiefs are going to make it to the Super Bowl and face the Packers. Let's go. All right, so yeah, those are my predictions. I got the Chiefs winning it, from the very jump. I have the Chiefs. When I have the Chiefs versus the Packers. But if Cowboys can get over it, I'm going to have the Chiefs versus the Packers. But if Cowboys play their A game and they're absolutely best, then I'll have the Chiefs versus Cowboys in the Super Bowl. But if not, Chiefs versus the Packers, and that's gonna be a great game. And I just feel like I don't even know who's gonna win. I honestly do not know. I'm okay if any team wins. I would love Aaron Rodgers to have another ring. So I think I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers to win, and the Green Bay Packers to win the 2020 Super Bowl. But like this video. It was a great football season. Basketball season is coming up. I'm going to try to do some basketball videos. I'm sorry I wasn't posting that this past much. I had school and, I had this break, so I took this opportunity. So I'm going to try to get some basketball videos in here. And ESPN, First Take, Get Up. Hey, man, y'all look out for me, bro. I would love to work with y'all. But, yeah, CR Nation, out.